So, and internal division theorem. So we explain about the internal division theorem, which come from the section formula, and section formula also come the vector geometry, and this is mostly syllabus in class 10. So statements, here is a statement: if A and B be the position vectors of A and the point A and B respectively, and P vector be the position vector of the point P, which divided AB in the ratio m into n internally, then we prove P vector is equal to mb vector plus na vector divided by m plus n. So let's look the figure, and here is the triangle OAB or AOB, and so, and then a vector a vector is the position vector of A, and P vector is the position vector of P, and then here is B vector, and B vector is also position vector of B, and so m and n m and n is divided by AB in the ratio of m is to n. So we finally prove this question. Now solve these statements: P is equal to MB. So finally we write solution. Give an a vector बराबर a vector is the position vector of a vector, and then ob vector is equal to b vector and also position vector of b vector, and again op vector is equal to p vector, where 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 p divides p divides ab internally in the ratio of m is to n. And so look at this picture: p is divided ab in the ratio of m is to n. So here is given, and then again, and it means that therefore ab ab so okay, no, sorry, a p is equal to ap is to pb is equal to m is to n. So here in the figure ap is to pb, so ap means m ratio and pb means n, so we write ap is to pb. So it's use after other solving. So we to prove to prove p vector is equal to mb vector plus na vector divided by m plus n. Again we prove this equation p square, and so its formula internal division theorem, and it's used in our exercises and ask in examination for 1 marks. So again we use triangle of vector addition. We use triangle of vector addition. When you use triangle of vector addition midpoint, same like also use triangle of vector addition in this internal division theorem. So we use triangle of vector addition in triangle OAP by using triangle of vector addition. So when in this triangle OAP use triangle of vector addition. So we find triangle of vector addition OP vector is equal to OA vector plus AP vector. So and then AP vector means here AP vector is one side and other another side. So AP vectors mean, and then OA vector means A vector. OA vector means OA vector means A vector, A vector, and then OP vector means OP vector means sorry, I will confuse in this vector. So here OP vector means P vector, and write in P vectors, and then OA vector means A vector. So when OA vectors goes another side, so change the sign and then A vectors. So this is the equation our first. Similarly again you use similarly in triangle OPB, using triangle of vector addition, triangle of vector addition. Here again in this triangle OP we use a triangle of vector addition to show OP vector plus PV vector is equal to OB vector, and there PV vector is equal to OB vector means here is OB vector means B vector. So we write OB vector is equal to B vector, and then OP vector also here given in P vector. So when OP vectors go another side and change the sign, so here is minus sign, and then OP vector is equal to P vector, and then it also equation second this t we use this and use this equation is to for prove our question. So I will go for use this since AP vector is equal to P vector बराबर M is to N and is equal to AP vector are the same above answer. So AP from equation 1, so ignore them, and then cos multiply between them, then AP vectors is equal to M PV vectors same, and then OR, and then AP vectors mean P vectors minus AP A vectors from equation first, and then M vector बराबर is equal to B vectors minus P vector from equation second, from equation first and second, and then multiply between them. NP vectors is equal to NA vectors is equal to MB vectors minus MP vectors, and then PP, uh, and then solve this equation and proves our formula, and then MP vectors come here, MP vectors plus NP vectors, then MP vectors writes down, and then NP vectors come uh, transfer other side, minus n minus NA vector, sorry, minus NA, oh sorry yo, and this NA vectors come transfer other side, so minus, and yes sorry here is plus, and then common is, and then is this terms common is P vector, so come P vectors, and then M plus, and then MB vector plus NA vectors, and then p vectors is equal to mb vectors plus n a vectors divided by m plus n, then proved. And so like and comment for the external division theorem, and subscribe my channels. Thank you for watching my video.